my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I want. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're under.
Nigga.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'm about to paint me a fuck nigga. Here come that box combo with cheese, y'all. Box combo with cheese.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was small enough because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
Where you going, girl? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Let me see it. Hey, baby girl.
Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
No, where you went, baby girl?
It's a pickup of 17 and
I need to hear your voice after I paint your fucker. No cap, nigga. This ain't no cap, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You're not going to win the ball while winning the ball.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
you can even add bacon to the bread.
As the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
All right.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know. Hey, look, you know.
When the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
Any passing offense nowadays.
No, you're not. You gonna throw it to the other side, and the nigga gonna be over there.
From the 50, it's Stafford.
Oh, you went
It's
line.
complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line.
I don't know what the
Nice
fuck
job
that
keeping
means.
that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves,
That's
this
Eddie
part of the
Jackson,
field,
baby girl.
I take my shot at the end zone. Because
Man, you know what this going to lead to. It's going to lead to you kicking the field goal and me getting the ball back. And I'm passing that bitch down your throat tonight. I'm passing that bitch. Guys hurt. Guys hurt. Abdullah just got his star there. I'm letting you know right now. You ain't even doing nothing, to be honest, sweetheart.
They'll get this one to Galladay. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 18. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging
it, bro, this shit getting boring, bro.
Yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's holding in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Like, I realize, like, you really can't fuck with me, baby girl.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I really had to realize how much you couldn't fuck with me.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
And
he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
All right, you ready for this?
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
No. Kick your field goal. That's the defensive rookie of the year right there. Defensive rookie of the year. Remember that, okay, baby girl?
Versus holding him to a field goal. That's absolutely huge with the play he just
made. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
He hated taking the
loss. I appreciate you for adding to his sack capability. I appreciate that.
3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel
you don't have anybody that's going for defensive rookie of the year, and I understand that.
On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like
I had to get off the phone with my bitch to play you. So you better make this game interesting.
To the 23-yard line.
Because I really like that bitch. Okay? I really like that bitch, baby girl. Now watch this.
Cousins and the Vikings first and 10 at their own 23.
L.
A first carry for Amir Abdullah.
L.
Takes this to the 27.
Fuck, taking the L. Oh, look. We already hurt niggas. Oh, that's one of your main niggas, too.
It looks like we've got a lion
that's one of your main niggas, too, ain't it?
Take a look. We'll step aside.
Man, we about to bomb that fuck nigga. We about to bomb that fuck nigga. So I'm about to throw his way. Nigga, I'm about to try him. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm about to try that fuck nigga. Ain't nothing you can do about it. What we on? There we go. I'm about to try that fuck nigga. Ain't nothing you can do about
it. The run got 4. Now they deal with a second
and 6. Ain't shit you can do about it.
Cousins.
Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah, what?
And they work this well.
Yeah, all right, shut up.
45.
Told you don't play with me. You ain't ready for me. I told you that.
Good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what
I told you ain't ready for me. Talking about you got a young boy back there. Nigga, young boy rich. He ain't worrying about you.
There's a lot of
he ain't worrying about you.
Increase in proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You
Madison, get the block. Get the block so we can get up out of here.
A lot of people think the coaching
that bitch got a blue Sterling. We bat the fuck out of him. That's what we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we did. Where we gonna go? Where we gonna go? Let's see. You ain't ready for me either way. I could do whatever I want, baby girl. Nigga put you in a little box. You got a little 3-piece out the deal, though. You did get a little 3-piece. I can't lie about that.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Look, that's my old dog right there, too. He a big crook. He a big crook, too. He a big crook. He took Nipsey place when he died.
Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Cousins now, and he fires one.
Teddy about to come in the game.
Amir Abdullah, the intended target.
Teddy about to come in the game.
All right, that one fell incomplete.
Come on, ain't nothing for the change. You don't want no smoke with Teddy. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to
when Teddy come in the game, we definitely gonna win, baby girl.
10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection. Way better that it hits the ground.
Let's see what he's giving us. I see it. I got you, baby girl.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins.
Stupid. Look at you. Look at you.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5.
What can you do with me? Like, I'm really trying to figure that shit out.
The last play on the
like, I really just realized, like, you really can't fuck with me. Like, I had to find myself. You feel me? I had to find myself.
Cousins. He completes it to Abdullah. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 4th down.
And we going for it.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Trust and believe.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14
You tried to play it.
First down,
you
Vikings.
tried to play it. But I told you I got that old dog. That's OG Boober Black right there, boy.
Extreme confidence.
Say OG Boober Black.
The defense is going to remember this one, right? They
Madison, why you in the game?
Try to bounce it outside, but he's only
Say
able to
OG
get it back
Boober
to the line
Black.
of scrimmage.
Say it with me. Say OG.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but
baby
no
girl,
success.
I know you hear me.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where
I know you hear me, baby girl.
And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot.
Oh,
and trying
right.
to get it outside, the
I
defensive
see you
pursuit
want
was
to act
there
funny.
and just
You want to
ran
act
him
funny
down.
because you on the screen.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I'm getting ready to throw it to you. I don't think I'm going to throw it to
The
you.
windows that you see open,
I don't
they
think I'm
shrink
going to
pretty
throw it to you.
rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against
I'm
the
gonna be
zone
honest
before
with
the
you.
next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any
I don't think
quarterback,
I'm
no
gonna throw
matter
it
the
to you.
situation, and there the defense won the battle. They had the incomplete
no way I'm
pass
gonna
on
do that.
2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. Incomplete.
You did say I was about to throw it to you. But, well, oh well, you didn't get it, baby girl. So guess what the score is now.
There defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way
Hey, you
downfield, but once they got their
You ain't
backs
got
to the
enough
goal line,
offense to fuck with
they
me.
really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let
I'm going to just be honest with you, sweetheart.
shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings.
You don't need it. You need everything you can get.
On that drive.
You ain't going to get shit on defense. You ain't going to get nothing on
Some of the
defense.
old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and
All
make
I'm
the
going to do is keep beating that
no
little
big
puss
plays
up.
giving up, no balls over your head. Bend,
That's
don't
all I'm going to
break.
do. I'm going to keep beating that little puss up.
You like
Come
that?
on, what does that mean, break out? That just because you're
Baby, I know lately that we
I'm
ain't
not sure
did
about
much.
that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out and out joy, right? Because that's
This
what you
shit
get when you
too
put the
easy,
ball in the
man.
end zone. But there are benefits
Jerry Glover
to that
gonna end the
type of
game with
long
2
drive.
picks.
Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. On 2nd down.
I know they did.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield.
I know they did. Trey Wayne's a 94 speed.
In for a Lions touchdown. Ty Johnson with touchdown
Oh
number
my
7
God, they
on the
just be,
year.
see, that's that shit
And
that
the
they be
Lions
giving you.
have
This
taken
nigga
the
got mixed
lead.
up on everybody.
And on that long run, maybe the defense
Mixed up on everybody. And all of a sudden, he just find out, nigga ain't stumble or nothing.
On that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning.
No, nigga, it's the Lions.
And off he goes.
What is you talking
That's
about?
fielded in the end zone. And he will be
The
brought
Lions.
down here
What is
at
he
about the
talking
17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah, he doing that. He got that star dev now. He got that star dev now. He doing that. What is you talking about?
Sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some
doing that.
sloppy tackling.
What the fuck?
He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking middle.
Jerry Glover. Jerry Glover. You gotta catch
An
that.
opportunity for a big play across the middle.
You gotta
He didn't have
catch
the
that, Jerry.
concentration, the focus necessary,
What is
and
he
dropped
talking-
it before he could haul it in.
We in the
On
game.
the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
You gotta catch that, Jerry.
Now Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
He ain't gonna let you do that.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
That nigga ain't got the arm.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
Right game, wrong niggas.
Catching the ball when he has a chance.
I can tell you that right now. Wrong niggas.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Wrong nigga.
Falling incomplete. Back to the air. Stafford on second down. And that'll be incomplete.
Yeah. Box combo with cheese.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go, defense.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it falls
Come on, man. Don't give me the fucking pick, man.
Intercepted.
What y'all doing?
That would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, they bring on the Michigan man, Matt Wild, to kick it away.
Kick me that ball.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16.
Diggs could not get up out of there.
Punt 8, though,
man, they should increase my nigga's speed, man. I don't know how they increase Diggs' speed. That nigga acceleration of 94 with his speed of 91.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And here's a good way to kick off a drive.
Yeah, dude.
Over the middle.
Yeah.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Yeah, dude.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run with it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. My boy. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
I saw you over there, too.
I just wanted to see what's going on with your scheme.
Try.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They begin the drive with Johnson. Down he goes at the 23 and pick up a 4.
I'm going to let you know right now.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Say enforcer.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford going down the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's go. Hey, Charlie.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a
Oh,
flag
my
down.
God.
Let's check in with our referee.
It's a toss.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
It's always something, man.
Use the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Stafford.
Look, lagging. Wow.
Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues.
Man can't never be reliable, bro. If this Madden cut off more than a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between Madden 19 and Madden 20.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. Team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. Maybe tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and
I'm tired of this fucking internet, bro.
all y'all fools my son. But the way you teach that up and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you can get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run.
Ain't no fucking way this internet this bad, bro.
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Stafford on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Galladay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams
give a
script their
nigga
opening
points.
possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half.
Start this shit all
Sometimes
the
it's
way back
15 to
over.
30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for
All
the
the way
big one,
back
and they got
over.
it done.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Just let me catch it, bro, and I'm going to go out of bounds. I'm going to go out of bounds and kick my field goal.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first
doing
and
the streak
10
with Diggs.
at their 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one, 62 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Bailey's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there, because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things, because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Lions offense ready to kick
bro.
off their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive.
Not
long
again,
pass.
man.
Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drives exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
It's a foot race. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And this score will stay right where it is.
Just about where you was at.
Well, partner, this is where I need the color commentator. I'm not sure what to say about that one.
Yeah, you and me both, my man. Let's just let that one go and move on.
Deal. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Check, watch 54. Double right.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Muhammad Wilkerson sacks him that time, coming in off the edge. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And this is going
like,
to be
what would possess you to throw the ball like that, man?
Anticipation and
Man.
as his guys will get the football.
Dude is wide open, man. Wide open in the end zone.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly
wide open in the end zone. This fuck nigga throws it to the fucking safety.
What you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
From the 24, Stafford looking deep downfield. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Get it, 20! Check. 21! 3 down.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get away! 32! He's coming! We got double up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. It's complete to Jones.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
50, 50. Red 80. General West. 11. Hey, give me the radar.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Lets it fly for Thielen. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, Bridgewater going deep for Dick. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And they got the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching
I don't know what that was.
Aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson, but it's going to be 2nd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for Detroit. 45 yards. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I'm glad you got it back.
By the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a big turnover there as his guys.
I don't know why he felt like he could play with you like that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They go play action. Bridgewater. It's complete to Diggs. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, 40's Mike, 40's Mike, right there, 40's Mike. Get him, get him, get him.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. This quarterback now a perfect 6 for 6 since taking over. Can't ask for better than that. 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is Abdullah. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
About 3 yards there to the 27. From the 27, Bridgewater. It's complete. Abdullah. And down inside the 15 he goes. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Bridgewater looking for his running back, and he's got it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. On second down, this is Madison. And his first carry loses the football. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going to run it with Abdullah. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amir Abdullah. His here. As they are now just an extra point away from making
We back in there, baby girl. Oh, yeah. We back in there. That bitch Teddy came in and balled out, bitch. Y'all better stop playing. You want to win, put Teddy in. He about to spin. Fuck is you talking about? You better stop playing. Now let me go get back in my fucking bag, boy. Fucking duffel bag, boy. Get back in my fucking bag. Nigga out here playing. Nigga ain't fucking around out here.
Ready to kick off their next drive.
Let's go, Jerry. Let's go, Jerry. Let's go. A nigga gonna try you again. A nigga gonna try. Let's go, TJ. TJ, you should be coming up on a little superstar in a minute. You heard? A superstar X Factor. Cause you slapping niggas. You slapping niggas, you see?
But the bottom line is take care
you slapping niggas.
And everything else should flow from there.
Never ask for play-by-play.
Wow.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Steps away to his left. Looking downfield for Jeff.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, boy. I'm not fucking playing with you. Stop playing with me. Now we back in it. Back in it. It's been a minute. Here she go with all that. Where you been in?
There's a guy lurking, took the ball from.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise just don't do
Put some respect when you mention my name.
Signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go.
Nigga claim he a killer, he ain't no killer, nigga. Nigga claim he a killer, he ain't no killer, nigga. We gotta do this shit right. We gotta do this shit. We gotta do this shit like a boss.
That last run. Here's second and a couple.
Like a boss.
Bridgewater. He completes it to Abdullah. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Look how they don't want to see you winning.
Second of their timeouts.
This bitch nigga gonna make a decision.
16 seconds to go in half number 1. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he fires one that's intercepted.
My stupid ass did that.
Picked off at the 20.
Why did I do that? And I knew he was gonna go to him. I knew he was gonna go. It was no doubt in Lakeith's mind that this nigga was gonna go to that side.
Seconds to go in the half.
No doubt in my mind. My stupid ass still pressed the button.
From the left hash. This from 53 yards out.
But this bitch missed the field goal.
Hits the crossbar.
Well,
back out. He had it on.
It won't happen again, I tell you that.
Short. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
4 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Come on, come on, come on, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Where you at? Teddy, you been doing your shit, boy.
Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance?
Man, don't be doing all that trying to make me fumble. Don't be doing that to me. What's wrong with you?
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's
trying to make me fumble, nigga. Don't be doing that to me.
I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half.
Won't be doing that play again.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it third down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And able to catch
Teddy!
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if
you
it's
mean
late
why
game
would do that?
Maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, 5-0! Zero! Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
From the 22, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay.
We don't care about that.
First down on a gain of 10.
We don't give a fuck about that.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Lions.
Stafford now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. And he's got
I went over too far.
Lion touchdown. Ty Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football,
man, Teddy, you got to throw a better accurate pass than that, bro.
A nice job coming off of that and getting it.
You got to throw an accurate.
And out of the backfield gets in for the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick that, come back out, and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, check. Mike 28. Mike 28. Exit.
Bridgewater on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike 28. Rip left.
And the blitz does come. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
That is really holding me.
Touchdown, Detroit. What a run that was. 88 yards on the punt return. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
2 touchdowns.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Prater for the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Bridgewater. They got position on him, and he pulls it in. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And an alley to run. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Let's see what you got.
1st down, Bridgewater. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stafford. Johnson's got it complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Back to throw, Stafford. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check it. 59.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. That's fielded in the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 81 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
X3, 218, jump.
They snap it to Stafford. Dancing to his left. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Play fake. Bridgewater. And Diggs has it. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. They go with Abdullah again. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Let's make these babies cry all the way, man.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Romeo Okwara in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Down, they're going. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A disappointing drop there on 4th and goal. And the Lions will take over. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Was poked out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Running from the gun, it's Abdullah. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there.
Good
it's
shit.
Intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Detroit, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause I like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute